I'm Gareth from Clevertouch. I work for the education team and I'm here today to show you a little tour of Lynx Whiteboard. Lynx Whiteboard is a free app that we include on our screens and is also downloadable from any of the major app stores. So it's a cross-platform app. You can get it on your Apple and Android phones, tablets, MacBooks, Chromebooks and your PCs of course. That means that educators have got it at the front of the class on their large touch screens, from Clevertouch I hope, and you've also got it on all of your student devices for free should you wish to. Now it comes with its own Lynx cloud, but you can also link it up to Google Drive, OneDrive and Dropbox if those are the cloud drives you prefer to use at your school. And the really good news for teachers is that it will open all of your historical files as well. So if you're a Google user, it will open up Google Docs and Google Sheets and things like that. Here's an example of that. So it's opened up a Google Docs here in a nice PDF style format. And your original file will remain safe on your Google Drive, and this converted version will open up as a PDF as I mentioned. Let's head back to my main presentation. Now the other good news is that if you've ever used Notebook or Active Inspire, those files will open up and they'll be more or less fully editable as well. PowerPoint and Word will open up in a PDF style. Now for those of you needing a single sign-on solution and you want to know that you're securely getting into your free Lynx account, there are all sorts of ways that you can do that single sign-on, and technicians can create multiple accounts all at the same time for your school or college as well. So let's move on. So on this tour, I'm going to take you through 6 different areas of the features of Lynx. Now, there is a media search included, so you can find videos and GIFs and images that you can then zoom in on whenever you wish. So as I tap on the various media, I can bring it to the fore there. But we could also just use Lynx as a whiteboarding tool. So I could pick up the pen and on one of the backgrounds, this nice handwriting one here, I can start writing and annotating on there. Or maybe I want to start doing a little bit of maths in here. And maybe invite a couple of the students to come up because of course Lynx supports multi-point touch. We also have highlighters included, so any text or files that you do open up within Lynx, you're able then to point things out on top of there. And as well as this pen style of highlighter, we also have a block highlighter that you can use to section off whole bits of text, such as paragraphs as well. On the pages that you can create within Lynx or open up within Lynx as well, we have things like the curtain tool and the spotlight tool so that you can showcase just parts of the screen whenever you need to. We can also split screen so that you can have 2 files open at the same time, meaning that you can differentiate for different groups in the classroom, or maybe you want to go through a presentation on the left and have a whiteboard on the right so you're making notes as you go through the presentation. You can also have an infinity canvas and move around the page, and if you've got good quality images, they should recalibrate as well. Now Lynx can make some really great interactive presentations as well that actually become activities for the children to enjoy. So here I have an image that I can hide and reveal in numbered stages, and then I can use my replicators to start to map out features on this pirate treasure island and pop a couple of pirates on there as well, and of course hide the buried treasure that the pirates are then searching for. We can also create things like sound buttons on there that you might be able to hear, and this PDF here, I can go through it in miniature, or I can even choose to zoom in on it, and I can still use the highlighting tools and so on and start to annotate on here who is this mysterious pirate, and when we go back out those annotations will remain on the document. We can also cycle through images that we have layered to almost make a kind of animation style as well, and we also have a lovely flow system of linking various pages. So as I tap here, you'll see that some hidden content is revealed. So we're now into a scene from Macbeth. So another really great way of using links in an interactive way is to create a setting that the students can come up and interact with. So we're actually turning our screen into a role play corner, if you like. So hopefully you can all tell that these are characters from Macbeth. So Macbeth is having a chat to these ladies here before he's called home for his tea, back home to Castle Macbeth. And here he is walking around the castle, Lady Macbeth coming to find out why he's late. And we even have Banquo's ghost here on a transparency slider, making him look very ghostly. Now these images were actually created using an AI generator, similar to the ones I've used here in my primary school demo. This is a page dedicated to Goldilocks and the Three Bears. So we've got the bears here, off they go for a walk in the woods, and Goldilocks then can sneak into their cottage when she's ready. And all of these images as well have all been created using an AI image generator, even down to the bowls of porridge there. So Goldilocks can be exploring the various chairs and then accidentally break poor baby bears, of course. So how did I do that? Well, that's because Lynx, as a free app, has an extra layer to it called Lynx Pro. Now this does mean that you would need to subscribe. It's a very low cost. At the moment it's just £24 a year, but you get access then to a load of AI tools. So there's an image generator and actually a lesson kind of generator as well, as shown here, where I've created a shark surfing on a Clevertouch screen there. We also have the ability to upscale images using AI. So here you can see a very blurry kind of PDF has been made much better. It's crisper and clearer to see using that upscale image tool. And we also give you extra storage with Lynx Pro, so you can have in the Lynx Cloud 10 gigabytes of storage. But the really big tool that teachers love, if I just stop presenting, are the various recognition pens. So when I go into my pencil case here, there are a range of pens that we can use. So if I just show you some examples, there are lots of pens that are totally free, but the text and shapes and the maths pens are the ones that you can use as a Lynx Pro subscriber. So the text pen allows you to write in your handwriting, but it will then convert your handwriting into a font that you can choose. And that text box can be edited because it is a live text box. Now we also have the maths recognition pen. So with this, I can start to write an equation, and when I pause, it will convert my equation into the correct symbols and numerals, and I also get the answer in a hide and reveal box as well. So really valuable tools. Maths departments really love the maths pen. The text recognition pen is great for modelled writing or for any kind of lecturer that likes to write as they talk and expects the students to follow along. You can even send what you've created out to the students via a QR code at the end of the session as well, with your messy handwriting converted into a font of your choice. So let's have a look at some examples of using links in different subjects. So in a maths setting, one of the really valuable tools that we get come in our editing tools, such as the block highlighter that I mentioned, but also we have shape split. So with this, if I click inside this circle and move my mouse and my finger around, it starts to split the shape, and when I let go, that shape is then split. I can use the same tool in rectangles and squares. I go down for rows and across for columns, and again, when I let go, it will split the shape for me. And then I could very easily join all of these shapes together. And as you can see, when you're playing around with things in Lynx, you don't have to search lots of menu bars. You get a nice floating toolbar that comes up on the items that you've selected, whether I'm just looking to change their colour, or I want to click inside something and start typing and turn it into a text box. So I can make a table really quickly. So I'm back into presentation mode now, so I can start to interact with my slides. An extra app that we get with Lynx is the Lynx screen recorder. So this is now playing a video that I made of me using the ruler tool within Lynx. And these little videos can be made using the free app, the Lynx screen recorder. You can embed them into your presentations, or you can save them as an MP4 file and send them out to students. So if you have students who aren't able to attend a lesson, you can just turn on the microphone in the Lynx screen recorder, record yourself going through the presentation and send it out. It's really easy to do. So that's the end of the video. So here's me using the ruler tool for myself, so that I can move this around and I can stamp angles on and extend them and so on. We have extra math tools such as the compasses and the protractor here. So if I want to measure this angle, I just position it there, pick up these little nodes, so I can really easily show students what it means to measure an angle of turn, put that into position and stamp on the angle. With the compasses, I can pick these up and manipulate these lines, click on there and draw a circle really easily too. We can also create interactive charts because we can have infinity canvas grids on any page, and then we can add axes, labels and so on, and then have these interactive lines using the line pen and so on. Very quick and easy to do. We can also create things where we've got answers that want to hide and reveal, or movable text boxes that we pick up and we pop into place, inviting students to come up to do that. Or maybe we want to use movable boxes like this so that we are creating sentences in various languages. Here I've got some images on top of each other, layered. And I can peel them away myself, like that, moving them. Or maybe if I tap on one and I use this transparency slider, we can peer into the next layer below. But on this page, I have some images on top of each other, but instead of sliding them away, I've actually asked them to cycle. So I just tap on them and I can cycle through the images. And all of these various things that we can do to items on any page, we are happy to show you in the free training that we always provide to all of our schools and colleges. So whether you're trying to create nice fun activities such as this for the students, or a few worksheets very quickly, Lynx is a fantastic tool. The media search really helps you populate your slides quickly. So I created this activity all about the family tree of Henry VIII by asking for the different portraits. And then all I had to do was add a text box to each one. So that was nice and easy to be able to add those in there. So a great activity that you can either leave up on the main screen in the classroom for children to come up and interact with, or they can have it on their, say, iPads in the classroom. Now, the media search does include videos, and there's a great way that you can watch videos and snapshot different sections of the video as well. We can also make interactive activities such as this, where we're dressing the night, and you can see that images of those items are faded out in the background so that the students can then replace them afterwards when they've finished, and we can have hidden on the screen the answer so they can look at it and see did they get it right whilst they're learning about the vocabulary. So these are just some of the creative ways that we can use Lynx. So hopefully you're not feeling like that. You're feeling quite impressed with exactly what we can do with Lynx. So whether or not you're feeling artistic, or you just want the students to learn how easy it is to use touch screens and manipulate things, learning about the difference between what happens when you're using multiple fingers or just one, or whether or not you want to create documents like this where the students take themselves on their own learning journey using the flow windows. So we might be zooming in on this image as our stimulus. Can we name any of the Greek gods? Do we need to go to this PowerPoint to get some more facts about them? Or where do we want to go next? Should we ignore Zeus at our peril and go and learn about Hades instead? So whatever it is that we're doing, we can make it come to life using Lynx. So it's free. Go and check it out. Download it on your device from your app store, create an account and give it a go, and get in touch if you'd like some training. Thank you.